Today's video is all about how to use the IOD Farm Animal Stamp and create these absolutely adorable little bowl fillers. The first thing we did was wash and dry our unbleached muslin, then we were ready to cut it. Do not use fabric softener when you dry your muslin. We cut it in 4 and 5-inch square. To get ready to stamp, I re-inked my ink pad with lots of ink so that I knew I would have enough to ink on fabric. When you're putting a stamp on fabric, you really want to embed that ink into the fabric and get a nice clear image. We used the border from the Bohemia stamp and we stamped it around the edges of our little bunny rabbit. We were only going to use an 1/8 of an inch seam allowance, so we weren't too worried about losing some of the image. But you can see it's nice and clear because, again, we had just re-inked our ink pads. One of the nice things about these clear stamps is you can line them up in case you missed a piece and go right back and stamp over it. Once you're done stamping the front side, put your back piece over your front side and stitch along 3 of the sides. Turn it right side out after that, and then you'll see that you still see most of your design if you just did an 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. Now let's make the sheep. For the sheep, I only wanted to have his head and a little bit of his body, so I did not put any ink on the legs. As long as you haven't inked a body part, it's not going to come out. I wanted my border to really show for this one, so I left my 1/4 inch seam all around before I stamped it. See how that ink is embedded into the fabric when you re-ink your ink pad before you start stamping on fabric? Makes a huge difference. Now it's time to stuff your little pillows. I pulled the stuffing apart because it's such a tiny little pillow. You want to put in small little pieces of stuffing and be able to push them up into the corners to make your pillow look nice and full. But I also hold on to it and keep it flat so that I don't end up with an overly stuffed pillow where you can't see the design. I use a fabric awl to push the stuffing up into the corners. That way it gives the pillow a lot more of a shape, a square shape. Once you've got it stuffed how you like it, I roll the seam allowances in and I pin it, making it ready to finish that final seam allowance on the bottom. You can see that I tease the stuffing a little bit. It helps it to get up into the corners. So we tease it a little bit, we push it up in the corners, then we use our awl. It's a sewing awl. It actually has a point underneath there, but most of it we just use the green tip. Push it up in those corners, and the whole time we are keeping it flat. We don't want it to be a puffy little pillow. We want it to be kind of a flat little pillow so people can see all of the details of the stamps. As you can see, I'm sewing all of these little stuffies on my sewing machine. So much easier than sewing them by hand. They're not that stuffed, so they're pretty easy to get underneath the pressure foot. Just push it under the pressure foot, make sure you got all that stuffing in there, and let it rip. Sew it down. And I'm doing like a very close, probably maybe 1/8 of an inch seam allowance there. And then once it's done, take it out from underneath the pressure foot, cut the threads, puff it up a little bit, and it is ready to go in your bowl. Our IOD Farm Animal Stamp has 5 different farm animals, and we've used all of them to make these little pillows. The rabbit, the chicken, the cow, the pig, and the sheep. Now we're going to put them in our bowl. We also made a few little pillows and used a couple of the other stamps, including the typesetting stamp, and we wrote words like hop and egg just to add to the festivities of our little bowl. And there you have it, IOD Farm Animal Stamp bowl fillers.